Hello, my name's Ross Harmston, and I'm so wacky. Oh, listen to me doing all the weird voices on the podcast. I've done 80 million intros. Oh, aren't I great? Fuck you guys. I'm wearing a wrestling t-shirt. I'm going to a party. Ross Harmston.
Savage. We are using that. That was hilarious.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Now we're looking for the lumber mill.
What would you do if your friend stole everything from you?
Fulton gives him 20 gold pieces.
Oh my god! Has this family just done incredibly well out of us going in?
I saw it last night. It was just muttering. And its eyes, my lord.
I just can't do it anymore.
Yes, you can.
There's been a struggle in this room.
Up in the closet.
Traitor!
The adventure continues now.
Scott, we need to have a conversation, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was just doing a bit of TikToking the other day, just doing a bit of scrolling, and a TikTok jumped up on me, and it said, the world's oldest, what's it called? Vending machine.
Vending machine.
The world's
good. I thought
oldest.
it was going a different way.
No, you're good, you're good.
Good, fine.
The
I
world's-
did some stuff for a company one time. It involved TikTok. And I really have been breathing out on that resurfacing on popular social media. So I'm glad that this is different. I'll take this.
So if you are on TikTok, search for Scott. # search for Scott.
Good, great. You won't find me. Do that. Yeah, in fact, do search for Scott. You won't find me.
So I was, vending machines came up, and the oldest vending machine was, guess when it was? Guess when the oldest vending machine was?
I'm gonna place it roughly at the definition of what people think a vending machine is around the Roman times.
Around the Roman times. Yeah, it's in the 1st century. Yeah.
Oh.
In Greece.
Because technically speaking, the thermopolium that we bring up in the Danger Games, that is also kind of like what they would see as almost a vending machine or parts of it as well.
So in the Danger Games, vending machines exist.
No. The vending machine as we know it. They wouldn't have called it a vending machine, would they? They wouldn't have called it a vending machine.
It was a vending machine.
They would
What
have
they
called it
did-
a vendus
minimus,
menestratum or
yeah.
something like that. And there wouldn't have been such a thing as a machine prior to clockwork. Like, that would be mad. But what we now know as vending machines that just disgorge shit full of plastic foods and empty calories. Like those garish things.
But you can essentially put coins into a machine and
obelisks
get a drink,
to mediocrity.
We put coin. I mean, now we use cards a lot of the time, but you can put a coin into a machine and you can get a drink, right? That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, if you don't know how a tap works, then sure you can do that.
You put a coin into a slot, and it was a balancing thing. It used to, when the weight of the coin dropped, it stopped filling up with water, and then you took your water away and drank it. It's basically the
that's quite
same
cool.
thing.
Well, Dangerlings, put a coin in our slot and let us serve you some shit. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Hey. Why was there shit involved?
Yeah,
Why don't we just talk about water?
You said it serves. You said vending machines serve shit.
Oh, wow.
God, that was more S's than I was expecting in that sentence.
Yeah, right. Do it again.
Should have done my vocal warm-ups today. Ooh.
Do you know what? That's funny. Not a funny aside at all. I can't remember the last time I actually used a vending machine. In support of your statement, Scott.
I can't remember the last time I had some shit.
I paid for some shit. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to think now, actually.
It used to be like after swimming at school.
Yeah.
And you'd have the 10p from your locker and you go and stick it in the vending machine. Get like
10
a wham.
pence.
Yeah, but the big old 10 pences. Yeah, I'm 1,000 years old.
I was going to
So you used
say.
to do that, but I thought it's probably maybe cost of living. But last time I think about a vending machine, I was like, no, because it is just utter crap, junk food, and it's really expensive now.
I was doing walking tours the other day, and I used the vending machine to get some water. So
I bet it was expensive.
It was about about 150.
You
2 quid,
used
something
a
like that.
vending machine to get a plastic bottle of water.
Because there was no where I was in Shoreditch. There are no water there's nowhere to get water. There's nowhere. Jack.
There's
thought
more
you'd have
craft
like a-
ale, isn't there? in
Yeah,
Shoreditch?
exactly.
There's no water.
You can survive on ales and beards.
I would turn to a vending machine now that we've moved back to Old Danger Tower. So we're in a new studio, by the way, Dangerlings. We've moved again. The other one flooded, so now we're down in a new Vatican. We brought the Pope with us.
Yeah.
It's much bigger. It doesn't have the weird creeping mold down the corner, but it is a furnace. So if one of us dies during this, we just hear a thud and we carry on. It just means one of us is gone, and we're going to have to do it. But I forgot. There's nowhere to get lunch around here.
No.
No.
I know we've been spoiled after years of recording at Colin's different places where there are a million cheese shops.
Beautiful
And
places.
you can just get little bougie food,
Cheese
vegan
shop,
things, wherever you
cheese
like.
shop.
But it's a Tesco. There's a...
If you want, there is up that road towards the sort of nicer part of this place a spa. Which now spas are generally known as being quite cheap, but that one is the bougiest spa in the world. Like I think you'd be satisfied, Dan.
I like a bougie spa day.
It's,
Well, yeah, I
I
mean,
won't gonna-
how long do you think we've got on our break?
Oh, it's only about 5.
Yeah, but still, to get a proper spa experience, you need like at least 2 hours. Like, you're going to get a massage and stuff.
It's
So
true.
it's at least cross 2
Whee!
podcasts now, like
Yeah.
full on spa. There is a really nice place around here. It's just not. It does. You never know if it's going to be open or not at the right time. I've been in there and I've had amazing nasi goreng, and I'm currently now thinking, you've got me talking about food already. It's the first.
I get hungry already.
Well, that's it. People
Have you
don't
heard of this
suffer.
thing? Have you heard of this thing?
Well, tell us what the
like-
thing is, and maybe we will.
Have you heard of this thing called Deliveroo? Like we could use it
You're a madman.
to get someone to bring food to us.
They'll never
in our
find
breaks.
this place.
Yeah, right.
Nah.
Yeah. Do you want to be part of a podcast?
No, that's a great shout. But I use that enough during the week. I think
It's
here
true, it's
I will walk the £1.80 it would cost me normally to get nasi goreng delivered to my hand.
There's a place down the road called the Brazilian Butcher, which I know is just a description of like who the butcher is and what the job is, but the alliteration makes it sound a little bit like someone who's committed war crimes.
Yeah.
There's something really sinister about all the places around.
In this neighbourhood, it could be. It genuinely could be.
Absolutely.
I won't rule anything out.
Oh dear. Well, speaking of butchery, the Danger Club have walked into quite the situation. So, you've taken a job from some Hell Knights. You've gone from a lovely walk through the fields. You've found some flowers. You've had a minor squabble, which resulted in Fulton and Caragor beating the living hell out of each other while the other two watched. I should say our Patreon subscriptions jumped considerably as soon as that episode aired. So clearly that is the content that people want. So if you guys want to throw down at any point,
Which is
it would
weird
be
because
good
they
to
can
do
get this for free anyway.
Yeah, people would just like, no, have our money. That's
I love that free content. Have some money.
It's weird.
so when if Caragor and Fulton kick off again, I want you just imagine just faceless patrons around just throwing dollar bills at them while they wrestle in the mud.
That is literally what happens in the Danger Games, by the way. That is the
it.
faceless Patronia existing in the Danger Games. So
When I was at school, there was these 2 guys that had a fight on the Red Gra.
The red gra, that's such a distinctive name.
Yeah.
The red gra?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is
the
that,
red
was that a
gra.
ceremonial
What's the red
mat
gra?
or something?
do you guys not have Red Gra at schools?
Red Gra.
Yo, you went to posh schools.
Yeah, man. I went to a posh school.
Yeah,
like,
man, you all went to posh schools. Me
I
and
had
Ross
no
did the real
houses
deal.
in my school. We didn't even have a school. We just had people punching us saying, learn your maths.
Yeah,
that's what my school was
Yeah.
about.
That's pretty much what ours was, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have a red gra.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't even
have
know
red-
what the fuck
It's
is
a red
gra.
gra. Yeah.
I think it's just maybe a short term for red gravel. Maybe?
It's not even red gravel, is it?
Yeah.
It's just like a pitch. It's like a rubbery pitch with the odd like bit of gravel strewn across
Yeah.
Oh,
it.
with that rubbery red.
Yeah,
That's
like
what
for
it-
hockey and
Okay,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we didn't have that. We had glass. A broken glass.
Oh, well, Colin, we didn't have that. We
had
suffering.
needles.
Yeah.
Needles.
Never let it be said that Colin needs to win the argument on anything. But
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I going to explain was there was these 2 people fighting in my school, and much like what you described there, instead of throwing money on these 2 people, loads of people just surrounded them and just spat on them. So I think of the entire school just spitting on these 2 people who are fighting.
wow. Okay, that is more like what happens in the Danger Games than people throwing money.
Yeah, it was very odd.
Were you all wearing sackcloth as your uniform
Who
stuff?
was the first person to decide that and be like, and everyone else was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm going to do this."
Mob
Did the 2
mentality,
people?
man.
Did they carry on fighting after that?
Yeah,
Were they like,
yeah.
I want to get lubed up.
What a display of machismo. Let's flob on them. Yeah.
Flop.
Flog. Do you remember that?
Yeah, man, I haven't heard that. Oh my god, that's a big sense memory there. Gonna flub on you, mate.
Oh, I got flubbed on.
I flubbed all over the car. Yeah, car windows.
Flobberdob.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Wow, the flobby history of Ross Harmston there.
There you go.
Which were you one of the spitters or one of the rollers on the floor?
No, I watched
He was the one
from
licking
far.
it up after.
There was many stories
What, like
in
the
my
Emperor?
in my school that were very odd. There was a dead frog in the field in our school, and my mate decided he wanted to try and save the dead frog.
Oh, shit.
By hurling it over a fence and into a pond of this person's back garden, and didn't realise as he hurled it over the fence, there was a grate over the pond, so it just landed on the grate. Then, to top it off, a bully came over and went, "What are you doing? That's my nan's garden!" And then beat the shit out of him.
Oh my god!
Don't throw frogs into gardens, man. Like, yeah.
What a bizarre sequence of events.
Yeah, it was very odd.
Dangerlings, I don't know how the preamble got to this point, and I'm so happy it did. What a meandering path. Oh my god. Well, let's find out if you get a flog.
Let's
Flog
find
flog.
if we get flogged
Let's
on.
find if a frog flobs on you. So you're in this house. It's like a lumber mill. You got hired by the Hell Knights to go and track a creature. Said an undead creature that had been killing people. They suspected it was making a beeline for its wife. They knew who the man was that had come back as an undead, and they suspected it was trying to find his wife. But the idea was to stake out her house, which was a lumber mill near an old village. They didn't say the age of the village, a medium village, and catch the creature when it tried to appear there and kill it. So you went to the lumber mill, you had a look around, you saw the lock was broken, you decided to give it a little look, and you searched around, and you were weighing up whether you were going to rest and wait till nightfall and catch the creature when it arrived, and you decided just to search the house while you were here beforehand. You went upstairs, you found signs of a struggle, a bread knife missing from the kitchen. You followed the trail upstairs, and in the bedroom you found blood splattered everywhere. A closet that was closed. You found the bread knife on the floor. Clearly it had been used as a weapon. You opened up the cupboard, and inside was the body of a woman, which when you tried to speak to her, raised up her head, and you saw that her flesh was taut to her bones, and her eyes had sunken down into deep black pits with purple smoke wisping out from those pits. And she don't look very friendly. How's everyone's hit points at the moment after your fight in the field?
Quite good.
Hit points, all right.
I mean, mine's amazing because my tablet was broken, and then I had to get it reset, and I've got an old version of Fulton, still level 8, but just from an old fight. So I'm doing amazing.
Velda's in fine form. Who isn't is Jin, who got a right pounding during that fight because he kept trying to nick the thing. So, yeah, thanks, Fulton. My fox is nearly dead, but I'm all right.
Scott, can you see
I
yours?
really want to know what
man,
Scott's is.
On your wet tissue.
Scott's
Yeah.
gathering the Dead Sea Scrolls that are now his character sheet.
Consult the room.
Desperately trying to read the faded papyrus of his own prophecy.
I'm going to bring you,
a
next
second.
record, I'm going to bring you a printed, laminated sheet.
Ooh.
A printed laminated sheet.
Yeah.
Printed laminated sheet with your face on it.
Yeah.
So I'll need some dry erasers.
Yeah, I'll give you a dry eraser.
I can get you anything you want, baby. Is that what you want?
He's still got connections back at school.
Yeah.
Going to raid the stationery cupboards.
That is
Put it this way, I
ridiculous.
don't think they're very good.
What, dry erasers?
No, my hit points.
Scott's character sheet is turning into the shards.
It is.
I think Fulton punched my hit points off my character sheet.
I seem to remember you were both being in quite a bad state. I think
No,
Fulton
he
was
wasn't. I wasn't trying to
Fulton was
hurt
about-
him, remember?
Fulton was about... Yeah, he still did get a bit of beating.
Yeah, I did get...
Well, what you on?
I'm on 130 hit
Yeah,
points.
you didn't suffer that badly at all. Like
I think...
And I believe Caragor was doing non-lethal, if I remember correctly, which will have all healed. with a bit of rest.
Oh yeah.
So Fulton's doing all right.
I'll tank this. I'll got this. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, that was always the plan. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was never under any illusion.
It is
don't worry.
it is literally your role in the party. So, you know.
Yeah.
The bollocks on Fulton when with Caragor standing next to him with literally Fulton's axe wounds in his chest, and Fulton's like, "You open the cupboard."
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna, and then Scott went, "You're not tall enough."
Savage, absolutely savage. Well, let's see how absolutely savage this gets. Danger Club, roll for initiative.
Natural one.
Oh, for
Yay.
Oh no!
Oh,
18.
Oh, natural 20, baby. 36.
A 36 for Fulton. Velda,
A 26 for Velda, actually.
26, and Caragor
Natural one.
for a total of
15.
15.
How could you tell that from that sheet?
So there's 14 there.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
The only
only bit you
scroll-
can actually
the only-
see.
yeah.
The sheet works.
The sheet works. All right, that means the first person to act is Fulton Battlestone.
I'm gonna furious focus him. I'm gonna slam my ex real tight. I'm gonna make her feel oh so tight when it goes inside her head.
All right, Nickelback.
Oh, that's not good. 23.
23. Okay. First things first. It's going to use its reaction. It can perceive you.
Perceive.
It can perceive you.
So
I
perceive.
would
perceive you.
specifically like a fortitude save from you, please, Fulton.
Easy, mate, yeah? I could do this all day. Well, maybe not. 24.
A 24 is a pass. You're
Yeah.
okay. You hold your nerve. All right, you bring it down. Sorry, what was the attack roll?
23.
A 23 is a miss.
Okay, I'm going to use...
You swing the axe, the creature ducks its head sideways with supernatural speed, and you just slam the axe into the wood.
I'll try again with my last...
All right.
Canny granny in the cupboard.
Oh, my... 24.
24 ain't gonna...
Oh, for...
You slam your axe at it twice. You catch its gaze, but you manage to... your constitution is strong enough that you aren't affected by it.
Yeah, come at me.
Yeah. And you manage to hold it off, which means it's go. It's its go. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's see. It's going to. Oh, let's roll for this. Let's roll. It's the first use of the fun ability. Let's roll to see who it does it on, shall we? Oh, fuck's sake. It's Caragor.
Hey.
It spends 2 actions and it stares at Caragor, which makes sense. It was Caragor who it was looking at the start of the combat. It stares at you, Caragor, with those burning, smoking eyes, and I need you to make a fortitude save.
It's probably a fail.
Ooh, dear.
Actually, a dice
16.
tray right next to you.
A 16. That is... A 16 is a critical failure.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Turn to stone.
Okay. We may need to go to Condition Corner for this. Caragor, you are drained 4 and you are doomed 1. Let's go over to Condition Corner. Ross, who is in Condition Corner today?
I don't know. You can give me someone. There you go. This is how it's
Michael
working now.
Palin.
Hello. Hello, I'm Michael Palin.
You don't know his voice, do you?
Yeah, fuck that is, do you?
Carry on, though, because that's who we want.
Classic Ross.
That's who we want.
Always the first I say, hello, I'm the character under the box.
Every fucking... Like,
What did he get?
I'm Michael Palin.
Okay, so let's do Doomed because we've never had
Okey
Doomed
dokey.
before. It's brand new.
A powerful force has gripped your soul, calling you closer to death. Doomed always includes a value. The dying value on which you die is reduced by your doomed value. If your maximum dying value,
Yeah, we know what the
is
values
reduced-
are. What does doomed actually mean?
Your doomed value. It just says. That's all it says.
It means if you get dropped to 0, it means you now die at dying 3 rather than dying 4.
Okay.
Drained. Drained. Do you want to give us a little bit of Michael Palin drained, and then I'll translate for the
Yeah.
group.
When a creature successfully drains you of blood or life force, you become less healthy. Drained always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to your drain value on
That's the bit that we know.
constitution-based
We know the
basis.
number bit. What does the drained
You
bit
know-
actually mean? So you're just automatically reading everything that's on the
Don't
page.
hurry, Michael Palin.
You also lose a number of hit points equal to your level minimum 1 times the drained value, and your maximum hit points are reduced by the same amount. For example, if you lose by a thing, they fix drain 3, and then again.
You sound very breathy and elfin, Michael.
Yeah, I've just been on a big old train around the world.
In the Himalayas, there's not much air up there.
Fucking hot.
Very breathless.
More like Michael Payne in my ass.
Oh, all right. So, you're at a. You now have a -4 penalty to all con checks, including fortitude saves. That's the most important one. So -4 penalty to con saves.
Okay.
You lose 4 times your level in hit points,
Shit.
and your maximum hit points are reduced by that amount.
4 times 8.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So
It's trying to suck your life force.
you just all see Karagor just visibly, his flesh just seems to get thinner and just closer to him as it just drains him just by staring at him with his eyes.
So lose 32 hit points, and then what was the other things you said?
It's a -4 to any more Constitution checks.
Got that.
To any more.
And the
check
max. Was something about the max hit points?
Your max hit points are reduced by. I think it's by that amount as well. Yeah, reduced by that amount as well. So you can't. Your maximum hit points are reduced by whatever that amount is.
And is that permanent?
No, you recover it. When you recover hit points by resting for 8 hours, your drained value reduces by 1.
Right.
You may find there are other ways of getting that back. So you are suddenly on very thin ice. And it's got one more go. It's got one more action. So having stared at Karagor, it's then going to hit Fulton.
Do it.
How long has it been since old Bad Moon rolled an attack roll?
Not that long.
Okay.
It's probably going to be a hit because I've already seen it.
That is 32.
Yes. That's not a crit.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. You don't want crits from this thing. So go ahead and have you 14 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of negative damage. Ooh. As she just, having stared at Karagor, then just lurches out of the cupboard and just slams a fist into your chest for buckling your armor.
Great.
Unbelievably quick. Which means it's Velda and the incredibly tanky, incredibly powerful Jin's go.
Yes, Jin. Okay. Oh, God. So it's probably going to pass this, but sort of Velda's taken a bit aback by this. This all happened very quickly. He sort of clenches his fist and gestures and brings it down in his usual customary sign for a sudden bolt. So can I get a reflex save, please?
Sudden bolt.
Can I get
Thunderbolt of lightning, very, very frightening me.
It's not a good roll, which means that is going to be a 22.
Is it meets beats? Or meets... No, it doesn't beat.
No, meets beats.
So it might... Yeah, it is DC 22.
Oh no! I thought your spell DC was higher than that.
No, Arcane DC is 22,
Oh, it's
apparently.
the same. Sure, it's loads
oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. No.
gonna say,
That
that's
was something
really
else. That's
low.
Arcane Sense. Sorry, apologies. 26!
26,
That's a
it
fail!
fails.
Yeah! Yeah!
It's fine, man. It's fine, man. Bring your small numbers. This is an easy monster. You can do this.
well-
all right, it's a fail. It has no resistance to this spell, so go ahead and make the damage.
Splendid. Well, it is a 4d12, and in celebration of this, I'm going to actually roll physical dice. I normally get
Physical die. He says this, but
Physical
you're throwing dice all over the
dice.
floor right now.
Well,
Come on,
and
you can do
and
this.
also, we don't get to use d12s very often, so here they go. Ooh, that's.
I like D12 because you can just hum that and just like fill the dead air while someone's working out the big numbers.
Cool, calm, just like my
That
mom.
is
with a
not too bad. A crackling bolt of lightning shoots down for 30 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh,
Kaboom!
that's what we like. Okay, all right, you hit it with a bolt of lightning.
That's very good.
And it hisses and recoils from that.
Good. And then Velda, also hissing, recoiling, goes and hides behind the rest of the group at the back. So he goes into the room, as far away from her as he can, with as many Fultons and et al. in front of him.
You slam a bolt in and then back right out. Are you leaving the room or are you staying in the room?
Not leaving the room,
Okay,
but I
cool.
think, because it's a fairly sizable room, is it? Or-
It's a bedroom. It's not massive, no.
Not massive.
So you're not going to get more than... You can probably get 25 feet away. So if you're right by the door, you'd be 25 feet.
yeah, kind of
from-
right by the
from
door.
that.
And with bodies in the way. You don't
You've got
really-
bodies in the
yeah,
way. That's the important thing. Got to have them bodies in the way.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Because I'm a paper wizard.
Paperback wizard.
Paperback wizard.
Bub to the Von to the hoops.
BVH. When the crowd say "Bo," select. Right. So he is going to cast. I've not used this cantrip before. Something that I got as a feat when I leveled up to level 8. I'm going to use Dirge of Doom.
Dirge of Doom.
Which means that it's basically it frightens people. They can't go below frightened 1, which is nice. You know, it's pretty good.
Dirge of
Foes within
Doom.
the area frightened 1. They can't reduce the frightened value below 1 while they remain in that area.
That is amazing.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That's really good.
I can't believe I've never used that before.
It appears to have no save. That's crazy.
Does it
Dirge of Doom.
does it make the enemy frightened?
It makes the enemy frightened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no, fine. I don't know if ghosts are immune to fright.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but I thought I'd try anyway because you know what I mean. I'm then
Okay.
going to use another action to move out of the way as well.
Okay.
Get these bodies in the way.
One action
like,
to you and Velda are now like jostling each other by the door.
yeah. I basically walk up to Verda, go, all right. And then,
Hello.
all right, yeah, probably
Yep.
good back here,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's right.
Let them two deal with this.
Velda just makes a bit of customary space. Like this is an old technique.
She's
now.
scared anyway,
Yeah, it's
so-
the back row, isn't it? You know,
You
stop that.
retreat
She was
to-
terrified. Did you see Caragor?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
no,
yeah,
God,
bloody hell,
disgusting.
yeah,
Look
yeah.
at his face. Like
I'm
that.
not doing that,
dear.
mate.
No,
Yeah,
no,
forget about
he
it.
can take this one. Yeah, yeah.
And then I will cast that thing I always cast.
What's the thing you always magic miss? You going for a one?
No.
Oh,
inspire courage. Thank you. Yes, inspire courage.
courage.
To inspire my fellow colleagues.
Okay.
So you get a +1 on your attack rolls, and you get +1 on fear saving rolls. Saves against fears. So that's good, isn't it? Because I figured that she might have some of this.
That's very good. So you frighten the creature, and then you bring everyone. So you start singing a song which is laden with doom, but also full of hope.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
It's like a Tool song.
Da, 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 da.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
Excellent work, Caragor One Fang. You are up and not feeling great.
I go.
Oh, go Fallen, you can say this, can't you? Just gonna go hide behind Bubba and Velda.
I'd like to move back behind Velda,
You
please.
move back to Caster Corner.
Did you see it? Looked at it terrible. Caragor.
Hello.
He's here. Oh,
What are you doing?
Oh, I might be on you too.
you look great, Caragor.
I
You
feel like shit.
You've never looked better.
I spent
Your
one
skin's
night with
all
Shania
weird.
on the airship, and now I feel like it's coming back to me all
Oh,
over
God.
again.
Actually, you do look a bit like the airship time, yeah.
Does that mean I need to be Caragor?
Yeah. Yeah, go on, you can be Caragor.
Yeah.
Right, from the distance, hunter's prey.
Hunter's prey, and then I shoot an arrow.
All right. Give me. So for this one, I will take either. Unless you've got any specific lore to do with undead, I'll take either a religion or an occultism check.
Well, it's... Oh, fuck, can I just hit... Can I shoot first, Dan? Because I've rolled a natural 20.
Oh, you may...
For fuck's sake.
You may not want to... you may not want to shoot first on this. So that is a... tell me the total, because that might be a...
You say religion or occultism?
Religion or occultism.
25.
25. Okay. So that bumps it up to that bumps it up from a fail to a success. So I can tell you, the natural 20 makes it that. I can tell you this is a bodak, which is a kind of undead. It is these are undead that they're made from people. They're made from people who suffer greatly upon their death. That's what creates bodaks. However, they also create each other. So a person who is slain by the gaze of a bodak rises as one the next day, which maybe explains why this is a woman and not the man that you are searching for. This person looks like you reckon this person was killed by the original bodak and has risen as one. And I will let you choose. I will tell you either what one of its special powers does, or I will tell you one of its weaknesses.
I guess I'll take a weakness, because that's the logical thing to do.
The right thing to say. Sunlight vulnerability. If exposed to direct sunlight, bodaks become almost powerless. They are terrified of sunlight.
Okay. Caragor sights it and then goes, are we upstairs?
You are upstairs currently, yeah.
Is it daylight outside?
It is daytime outside, yeah, because that's why you didn't rest. You didn't want to fight it at night. You didn't think it was going to be in here.
If I was to shoot the curtains from an angle that I'm at, would that open the curtains? And would that bodak be in the path of it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, GM Collins says yes.
That's how they used to.
You don't even have to roll for
That's
it.
how they
It
used
just
to
happens.
open curtains back in the day. They used to just
Yeah.
like that, and it just whipped them open.
Oh, sorry, Dan. I just had to do that. Like,
No, it's just, I think he was entertained as I was by the image of somebody shooting an arrow to open curtains. It's great.
You might be able to get one curtain open with an arrow. It'll put a shaft of light across the room. It's still in the closet, so I don't think you'll be able to hit it with a narrow one like that. You might need something more substantial than an arrow to open up some space like this.
All right. Well then, if I've taken one move action to get behind Velda, one to hunt prey, and one shoot, that's all my actions.
Okay. What are you going to do with your shot?
I will shoot the bodak. I suppose.
Shoot the bodak. Go for it.
Goodbye, natural 20.
Take a shot at Lady Bodak.
Oh, okay. It's a 23. Sorry, 33.
A 33 is a hit.
Yay.
Go ahead and roll, and you can add in it's not immune to precision damage, so go ahead and add your precision. I'm really struggling with S's today. Go ahead and add your hunt prey damage as well.
That's a 9 total.
9, including the hunt prey.
Yes.
Oh, dear. Okay. You realise what the creature is. You stick an arrow and you send an arrow straight into it.
And then I say,
Open the windows, it's vulnerable to sunlight.
We hope that will work, because we're going round to round 2, Fulton Battlestone.
Okie dokie, pig in a pokey. I'm gonna go run over. Will it get an attack of op if I run over to the window?
Who knows?
Almost. It's all right. You've got other people in the room.
I'll
whack
just
it.
whack it with my. With
Sorry, I
my
didn't really tell you what to do.
That's
Like,
all right.
you can do what you like.
You guys can do that shit.
Yeah. He's not a curtain opener. He's got the night hole and the day hole. Dwarves don't use curtains.
It uses its reaction. It throws a glance at Velda this time. Make a fortitude save.
Hang on, is it his go?
It's so it has a reaction. When a player starts their action, it can use a reaction, and it's a new round. So actually, no, it hasn't had its go yet. Sorry, it refreshed at the start of its go, so it can't do it just yet.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Furious focus. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, it's good. It's a 37.
37. That is a critical hit.
Yeah, boy. Okie dokie. And that is a 50.
50 points.
Flippin' heck.
You just slam the axe. You bring the axe down on the creature.
And this is a ghost touch. Great axe. So,
That's
you know,
fine.
just in case.
It's not incorporeal, so the
Okay,
ghost
right,
touch
good.
doesn't matter. But yeah, you slam MZ the axe into it. I'd like to say that was a crit by virtue of the fear and the bonuses from Bubba's songs, but unfortunately it would have been anyway. That was just the extra bit of paprika on an already spicy lunch. So
and then
you got one more go.
Yeah, I'll go for one more hit.
Okay.
26.
26. Because of the debuffs from
Yeah.
Bubba, that is a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. 27 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, right. That's
Yeah, fuck your creature, Dan.
You put something on it that lowers his AC.
Frightened.
I was frightened lower AC.
It does. Frightened lowers all of your DCs and checks. So it gives +1 to everything rolled against you and -1 to everything you
Alright.
roll. It is such a powerful debuff.
Don't know why I haven't used it before. Such an idiot. No, be kind to yourself, Colin. Ah, silly Colin. There we go.
Silly
No, you are an idiot then.
Walked into that one, didn't I?
So, right, who does it want to throw? Who does it want to throw its his glare at? It's gonna glare straight at Fulton.
Come
Let's
on.
try and
I mean, I think, yeah.
I think you have its attention.
What was that? 76 points of damage just did.
Yeah.
70. That is insane.
It tries. It fixes you with a burning stare. Give me a very important fortitude save.
21.
21. That's not what you want to hear, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is not a critical fail,
Good.
but it is a fail. You are doomed 1 and you are drained 2. You lose 2 times your level hit points. -2 to all future con saves, and you are now
Doomed
doomed
2, drained 1, yeah?
Nope, other way around. Drained 2, doomed 1. And now with its last go, it strikes out with its hatred and tries to punch you again. What? It's a 14 die. That is a 20. It's a 32 again. Loves the 32.
Yep.
All right. Fistful of D6s. I feel like I'm playing Warhammer. Is 11 points of bludgeoning, 5 points of negative. Slams at you and it's just screaming, traitor, 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 as it just hits out at you.
Calm down, dear.
Well, that's good to that's good to do. All right, now it's Velda's go.
Yay.
It uses its reaction, which is now recharged. Velda, make a fortitude save.
What's going to do this? No, that's a fail.
What kind of a fail? Tell me all about that
Probably
fail.
a pretty bad fail. What's the skill?
It's
Fortitude
fortitude.
save.
Fortitude. Yeah, my worst. So 16.
Oh, it's a 16. It's not a basic save. There's no grades of it. In which case, you are now drained 1.
Drained 1.
And it regains some more hit points as it strains some of your life essence from you with its eyes. Sweet little eyes.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Okie
You
dokie.
can have a go.
Right. And now, is Fulton in the way? Or can I cast a lightning bolt?
Fulton is in the way of the lightning bolt because you specifically asked him to be in the way last turn. So you are going to need to move if you want to do that.
In
lightning
that
bolt.
case, I will do that. I will move
Okay.
sort of round the room so I have a clear line of sight to it and be like, fuck you! And then I cast a lightning bolt.
You step around the bed next to the
I
nightstand.
feel extra drained today. It's a basic reflex again.
Basic reflex. All right. Okay.
Basic reflex.
Basic reflex.
Basic.
Oh, that's what we like. That's a 32.
That is a pass.
It's not
So I think it takes half.
Take
damage
half
from,
damage,
Yeah, from
yeah.
a lightning bolt.
It half dodges the lightning.
Half dodges the lightning. That is a 4d12 as well. So.
Bubba's still singing that.
Where is literally the d12 I just used?
Fulton used to be the
madness.
D12 person, and now you've taken his spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are the big dice roller.
Here we go. This would have been good as well. It would have been very good. Yeah, that's 35. So rounding down, that's 14 points of damage it takes.
Oh. Needed a big hit. That wasn't the big hit we wanted. You're put off by just trying to look away from its eyes. It's trying to stare at you. You fling a lightning bolt, but it only just grazes the side of it. Just obliterates a section of the wall behind. You can see you can see the guest bedroom on the other side.
Oh, I was going to say, did any sunlight come
No,
through the wall?
you're
Damn it!
inside. It's an internal wall. Ma, what's going on? No, that's never good. Okay.
In the Airbnb
Oi,
next
that's
door.
that's my nan. And the local bully comes lumbering in. Such
Throwing toads and spitting. Oh, Bubba, it's your go.
All right, I'm going to continue my Dirge of Doom. Going to keep that fear effect up.
Is that a
Sustain it.
You can sustain it, can
Sustain
you?
it. Yeah, it's just one round, so I'm going to sustain that.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to sustain my cantrip as well,
Duration,
my
round.
other thing, which inspires you, Inspire Courage.
I'm not seeing anything on Dirge of Doom that says you can keep singing it, but I might be right. Maybe is that how composition spells work?
It says here.
This is sustained.
You can only have one active at a time.
Duration 1 round. Foes in the area of frightened one. They can't reduce their frightened value below. It doesn't say actually, does it? No. Okay.
I think if it says duration 1 round, that'd be.
I think also it's
being a cantrip though. Can I just cast it again? Right.
You can. I see what it is. You can only have one composition cantrip in effect at a time because you can only sing one song. So it's that or Inspire Courage. You have to pick which one.
Inspire Courage, but isn't that a focus spell?
They're both focus spells, but they both are composition spell. I believe so. Have a look at. Does it have the composition trait?
It does have composition.
Yeah,
here
you can only have
written
one
down.
composition
Yes,
spell at a time.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to get away with the first round
That's
because
fine.
we didn't know.
No, you've got to leave.
We can't.
That's it. One strike rule from now on.
All right. In that case, I'm going to keep up inspiring. Yes. I'll keep up inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll drop the dirge.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Mage Hand to open the curtains.
Oh, you opened the curtains.
Mage Hand, baby. It's coming back in a big way. People are going to love it, right? Yeah.
You yank the curtains open. Light pours across the room and spills over Fulton, and you see the creature kind of recoil back into the darkness of the closet. As the effectively like a wall of light just goes across the room in front of it.
Are there any other curtains? Because
no,
that's one action, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. No, there's only one window.
No other curtains.
It's only a small room.
So I use Mage Hand to slap Fulton's face.
Okay. Swing over and slap Fulton in the face.
No, I won't do that. I'll send 2 missiles. Why not? Because I can do that with one action.
How many? Is Mage Hand just one action?
Mage Hand is just one action. Yes,
Perfect.
cantrip on it. So that is 8 points of damage.
Mage Hand's 2 actions.
In that case, I won't send any missiles.
Okay.
I was about to say, I was like,
Thank you,
that's
James.
right. Sorry. It's the rules wizard in the corner.
Still a successful.
That's still a good
go.
round. You send.
I didn't check that. I just assumed it was
You
one.
send missiles in your mind.
Well, then remember the sunlight as well. I just thought, oh yeah. I just got really cross, threw a lightning bolt at it.
Yeah.
So completely, open the curtains. Be quiet, old man.
I turn around to Caragor and see, I listen.
It's a real path that wizards go on throughout. Early on, they're the ones telling everyone what to do because they've got the intelligence to keep doing like knowledge checks and be like, you have to do this. This is how the tactics should be. And at a certain point, they just get the ability to blow everything up, and then they're like, no, I'm not rolling those anymore.
I don't listen to you.
All right. It's the old. I didn't ask what's in the room. I said I cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Karagor, it's your go.
It's still in the closet, right? It's not stepping out into that
It
light.
hasn't. Oh no, it doesn't like the light. It's staying. So it's in the closet. But if you imagine, it's got like a wall of light now across the front of the closet. So if it would, it would have to cross the wall of light to get to you all.
So if we all just took a step back, we'd have an infinitely easier time of it.
Yeah.
we would, it can still do its horrible staring business.
It's in a closet, so it's got 3 walls around it, right?
It does, yes.
So it would have to come out. If we went round the corner, it would have to still come out the closet.
Just sort of like peek out the closet.
Yeah. In which case it'd be in the sunlight.
This is like I Am Legend, you know, in that bit where the sunlight is.
Yeah, kind of
waiting
like
for the sun to go down to it to come back out again.
I'll take a shot anyway.
Okay.
Because you know them 8 points of damage that I'm knocking off per round. That'll swing the old battle. It's a dirty 30. No, it's a 31.
A 31, that's a hit, not a crit.
And I'll do that. Which is that, and then that. It's 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage, still all good damage. Okay, you stick an arrow into the creature. It's still alive.
And then I'll take a move action to get to the window.
Okay, you move over to the window.
And I open the window.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's all good for Bubba, but I'm just double checking because I think I might have said direct sunlight. That's all. Can't be sure, but it can't hurt to check. Anyway,
Did I do something wrong?
no, you're not doing anything
Can I
wrong.
have the shard?
Hey, what? No, no, you can't have the shard.
Fulton sees his moment. Shoves Carragher out the way. Okay. So that's your go. You shoot an arrow, you move over, you open the window, letting some more light into the room.
Fulton, let it step out into sunlight.
Huh? I can't hear you. Your voice is really weak.
I feel like you've just made a choice. You've got headphones on and a microphone.
Fulton, it's your go.
I step back.
Take a 5-foot step back.
Hello, grandma, woman, lady thing. Come and get me. Ooh, I taste so good. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
She can still see you though, so you might want to step round corner.
Oh, okay, yeah. I step around the corner.
So to step around the corner, you'd have to go past Carragher. You have to go past Bubba and cast a corner and go out. They're both in the doorway. You'd have to just leave. You basically need to leave the room for this. It's not a big room, so you need to kind of leave the room for the Bodak to not be able to see you anywhere from the closet, or get under the bed, something like that. Assuming it needs line of sight.
Where are we? By the window.
By the window, you're relatively close. You're kind of, if you imagine the window is going in a straight line across where the cupboard is, you're kind of to the left of the cupboard.
So could Fulton just come around here?
Fulton could come round there. It would still be able to it could move in the cupboard. The cupboard has line of sight to basically the whole room.
Oh, so there's no point in us doing this thing.
Assuming line of sight is what it needs to make the gaze attack.
Okay, never mind.
I am gonna.
Worth a try.
Yeah, right.
Just crawl under the bed.
Whereabouts is the bed? Is it on that side?
The bed's the bed's behind you, so you could take. The bed's
I crawl.
5 feet behind
is
you.
there duvets and?
Get under the covers.
I get in the bed.
You get in the bed and just pull the blanket over your head.
I'm hiding.
Oh God!
Nice.
That's incredible. You have one action left if you want to do anything under the. No! Why did I give you that option?
Right.
I'm doing it, Carragher. I'm hiding. It won't see me in here.
Good, you can have a shard.
And that's it.
Oh dear. Okay.
Ready an action, actually. The last action. I'll ready an action to jump out the bed and attack it.
If it does what?
If it comes close enough.
If it comes close enough to the bed. Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that. All right. The Bodak. The Bodak looks across the room. The Bodak fixes Bubba with its deadly gaze. You feel the eyes burning into you, Bubba. I want you to make a fortitude save.
The burning. Oh. 17.
17. You don't have any.
18.
18. Okay. It's just a fail. You are drained 2. You are doomed 1. It starts to drain abilities from you. It then with its final action. It lurches out of the cupboard and comes after Caragor as it sees Caragor opening the doors. It runs past the bed, which, because you're under the covers, Fulton, make a perception check.
Okie dokie. Make it. Oh, here we go. Natural 20, 36.
36. You are aware of it running past. It triggers your reaction.
Yeah.
I mean, it would trigger your attack of op anyway, but
Yeah,
So-
true. Oh, I can't make...
you burst out of the covers like Arnie bursting from the swamp. You just burst from the pillows with an axe.
that is a 30.
A 30 is a hit. You slam the axe into the creature.
16 points of damage. So
16 points of damage. You slam the axe into the creature. It takes it in the shoulder and keeps going. It struggles up towards Caragor, but you can see it putting its hands up as the sunlight bathes it, as it seems to be reacting and recoiling from it. But it is still running for Caragor, lashing out with its hands. However, that is all it can do with its go. Velda, it's your go.
Okie dokie.
kill it, Velda.
I'm gonna try.
Throw your fox at it.
That's
Now Velda opens the curtains.
that's weird. Yeah. I was going to do something actually, but it's bamboozled me by running out the cupboard. So instead, I'm going to use an item that I picked up during slithering.
My goodness.
I keep meaning to ask you about this, Dan, but we're not going to do it on air. I'm going to. He whips out a wand from his belt, Batman-like, and it stinks. It makes a horrible smell, and he casts acid arrow from the wand of noisome acid.
Oh my
that we got
gosh,
way
yeah,
back when.
it's a stinking, sliming...
Stinky, slimy stick.
Doesn't it just... What's the effect of it? Doesn't it just smell or something like
It
makes
gives off a
noise?
stomach churning scent,
Oh.
and it goes like that when it casts a spell.
Roll to hit.
But yeah, it's,
So with a wand, you just use all of your abilities because you're the one casting it. So you roll your spell attack and any bonuses.
well, because so would it be 4th level or
No,
would it
it's whatever level the wand is.
yeah.
But
So
the,
I can't
but-
remember what it is, but we'll look that up.
okay, but the spell attack is
All right. Oh, it's not very good. Spell attack. It's only a dirty 20.
a dirty 20 is
Oh
a
no,
miss.
no, hang on. Yeah. No. 24.
A 24 is still a
Does it have any debuffs?
miss. The sunlight doesn't affect its AC. So no.
Oh, damn it. And lo, the curse of acid arrow still continues to this day. I never can hit with this bloody spell.
You send it through, it goes straight into the back of the closet, through the hole in the wall, hits the next wall, melts a hole in that one. And you've ruined the second Airbnb in this flat.
Is it another guest bedroom?
Yeah, the resale value of this. But yeah, they have a lot of guests at the lumber mill.
Yeah.
They were really planning on. She was going to open a nice little hotel, but yes, you've missed, and now the room smells.
Oh.
So
No regrets.
worth a go.
Yeah.
Bubs, can you end this combat?
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to keep sustaining ding ding dings. I really forget what this is.
Inspire.
Thank
courage.
you. You're going to keep inspiring and then drop a pernicious poltergeist.
A pernicious poltergeist.
Pernicious poltergeist. Yes, I'm going to form a poltergeist from nothing, and a telekinetic storm is what I'm going to choose it to do. Hauls a debris, quasi-real objects around in the area. All creatures in the area take a 4d8 force damage. So that would just be
That's
right.
How big's the area?
Oh,
a
it's
10-foot burst. So that will
yeah,
be
cool.
her. That will be her, Caragor, and Fulton.
Magic missile instead.
All right, give her a magic missile.
Damn it! Forget about these bursts. All right. So if I'm inspiring, that's just one, isn't it? Action.
Inspiring is one action. Yes, so it's.
All right. Here
4
we go.
missiles.
That's 18 points of damage with 2 missiles. 4 missiles.
You hit it with 4 missiles. It is still alive.
Oh!
It's got hole. You just blow holes in it, and you can just see straight through it. But it is still. It's slowing in the sunlight, but it's still reaching for Caragor. Caragor, you are in melee combat with this thing. It's 5 feet from you.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's
So
right.
I'd take a penalty if I was to shoot it with my arrow.
You would.
Would it be a full? Would it be an action to move away from her?
It'd be one action if you want to move away from her.
Okay, I guess I'll hit it. Quick draw.
I'll just swing at her with my hammers.
Okay, the bow hits the ground. The hammers are in your hand. Before you know it, you swing out. Remember, you got a +1 from Inspire.
That's 27.
27 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. That Inspire is coming up trumps today.
15 points of damage plus 8, which is 23 points of damage.
23 points of damage. Tell me how you kill the Bodak.
Hey.
I just flippity flop the hammer around my head, and I'm like,
Oh God, get away from me! Get the fuck away from me!
and I hit her so many times, and I'm like,
Which I don't know what traitor is. I don't know why you're in the cupboard. I don't know what you did to somebody else. But it's not our fault. Okay, you could have just left. Oh, fuck you!
You just hit it again and again and again, and the final swing hits it and just spins its head, cracks it, spins it right round. The eyes come to rest on Bubba, but as you do, you see the last of the smoke leave them, and they turn dull, and the thing just crashes to the floor and just lands in a crumpled heap.
Hey!
Now that it is destroyed, all of your doomed conditions immediately disappear. The drained condition remains, but the doomed condition ends.
Drained remains.
Drain remains, but yeah, you are no longer doomed. The sense of impending death has been lifted from you by destroying the Bodak that did it to you. And you're left just kind of heavily breathing.
That was easy.
I wasn't. I don't feel any better.
I feel awful, actually.
I feel fine.
Why don't you have a sleep in your bed then?
It worked. What was it doing in the cupboard?
Let's have a look.
It's probably hiding in there when she died.
The beast, or whatever it was, must have bit her. Can we make an
Wasn't she the beast?
investigation
Yeah.
on the body?
Yeah, go ahead and give me perception checks to examine the body or any skill you think might be relevant to investigating this crime scene.
I'll do perception, 29.
29. Okay, you're looking at the body specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you reckon, looking at it, there are a couple of broken bones. You reckon that most of her ribs were broken before you all started fighting. It's quite hard to tell with all of the wounds you've inflicted, but you reckon the ribs were broken before that. That might have been enough to kill a regular person, but they also show. That's probably all you can tell with a perception, sort of a mundane look.
Can we search? Can I search the body? Wow,
Yeah.
way off the right there, wasn't it?
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, you search the body. You find nothing on the body. She's wearing night clothes. It looks like she was in bed at the time.
I would like to do an Arcana check.
Give me that Arcana.
I have already pre-rolled it.
Okay.
It was very good at 36.
36.
Just on like the Bodak and anything I
Sure.
can think about and looking at the body and all that kind of stuff.
The thing that worries you about the fact that Caragor's already told you that it's that the people who die from the stare of the Bodak are prone to rise again as Bodaks. A, that means the original Bodak is still out there somewhere. B, it also means if she was in the if she'd managed to get in the cupboard and shut the doors, for her to have been killed by it, it means that it doesn't necessarily need to see you with physical eyes in order to use that ability. So you think it has a way of sensing creatures, it's a way of sensing people, and it can use the ability via that rather than necessarily having to look directly at you. So,
Is there Yeah, and I know this is a bit of a reach but I rolled it. He's sort of thinking of ways to kind of reverse that kind of sense and be like, is there any sort of, if we could sense if there's traces of him with Len, and then use like detect magic. Does a Bodak leave any particular essence or sense, or is there some sort of something we can track this thing by?
Unfortunately, it's undead, so most of the abilities that would be best suited to tracking undead are divine spells, which you don't have access to.
Need a cleric with the old undead, don't we?
You need a cleric.
Okay.
Why don't we get the?
I relayed this to the team, by the way.
Why don't we get the guy, the Hell Knight, to help us
What
track
to do?
it?
Would get the Hell Knights to do their own job for themselves. Yeah, it sounds like a fucking great idea. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, literally, he said, like, can you help us with this? We're like, yeah, sure, we can help with this. And then we go back and say, like, can you help us with this?
No, but he said he was going to come with us anyway, and then we said no, actually, you don't need to.
Well, I think you've answered your own question there, Fulton. I mean, we said you don't need to.
Yeah, but we do need to because we need to track the fucking thing. So we need to fucking divine.
We're drained.
I don't
Look,
think they're
those of
divine.
us that are drained, we need to get some sleep. To be honest,
I'm fine.
we know that.
Yeah, I know that most of all.
So
Well, what?
before we do anything, we should probably rest.
Yeah, what time is it, Dan?
So it's the afternoon, so it's...
Can we put the body outside?
Why?
Well, because I don't want to sleep next to a fucking rotting corpse.
We're not all going to sleep in here in
Are
the
you
single,
fucking
Look at
mad?
it. I mean,
single beds.
Like, I've made so many holes in the walls over here. And
It's the start of a battle. There's ichor all over walls.
Is Fulton still in the bed?
Yeah.
No.
Covers
You just-
up.
Can you be quiet, please? I'm trying to sleep.
And I'll be honest, I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep near Caracol because he's freaking me out a bit. I mean, look at his.
Is there,
On
an,
verge of death.
is there an Airbnb free next door?
They've got all of the guest rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not booked yet.
yeah.
Are you a super host?
Hey, should we have a cooked dinner we could all make together down
Yes,
in the
why
kitchen?
don't we make it in the kitchen of the dead woman? Yes, that's
All
right.
right,
Although
yeah.
let's not have bread because and he just sort of looks at the bread knife.
Carragher can go out hunting.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
Look,
Carragher.
I'm on verge of death.
No, you're
I've
not.
been trained within an inch of my life.
I'm trained as well.
No, you fucking not.
I am.
You don't train like I am. You don't know the train.
funny-
I'm inside train. I'm slipping down the outside of the train. I'm like a rat up a drain pipe. I'm slowly coming out.
It's funny seeing a Bodak because I remember seeing a play called Bodak Horseman, and it was probably one of the best things
Was
I've
it
ever
about-
seen.
I've seen that
Aragorn.
as well. When it toured Belkson, it was shit.
Oh mate, I thought it was the best thing I've ever seen.
I tell you what, the first 5 minutes were vaguely entertaining. Then you realise all the characters basically didn't really have any proper substance, and you didn't really know what to root for, despite them pandering to a sycophantic need
That was
from
the best
audience.
thing about it, to be honest. And by the time it goes round to the end, the arc that main character has, I mean, you don't feel sorry for it, but you just like relate to
Exactly,
it.
it was the point of having that kind of arc for a main character. There's no redemption, and you're just a bit of a shitbag all the way through. Fuck that. I watched Game of Thrones. That was enough.
What's Game of Thrones?
Actually, I was kind of in that. Never mind. Do you? I've talked too much. Got lighthead.
I think he's getting delirious.
Is
He's
there a
just-
place nearby we could rest?
I mean, like,
We're in a house.
you're in a building. Like, describe what kind of place you would like to rest.
One with 5 beds.
One with 5 beds. You're in a building with 5 beds
it-
right now.
We could go
Like,
outside and
you
I
don't-
could strike up a cozy cabin.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
no,
cozy
hang on.
cabin.
No, I'm-
Has
I'm-
it- I think the dead woman's house has it got like a double level sort of lounge area downstairs with a fireplace and antlers all over the walls and like some sort of like rugs and stuff.
Oh, so you want to do Knives Out?
Fulton, meanwhile, everyone's talking. Fulton's just dragging the old woman and like lifting her up to go push her out the window.
There's just a thump and a crunch as the woman's.
I mean, do you know what?
I will tell you from the perception as well. And now you've had a chance to properly look. You're not necessarily sure this was an old woman. This woman has been turned, like their skin has become taut through the rigors of undeath.
Right.
Not because they're just getting on a bit.
Oh, she was well old.
Yes, wasn't
Nonetheless.
she? What a crone.
Can't we speak to her? Like, can't we
You hoof her out the window and she lands in the
speak to her.
petunias.
speak to the undead? Haven't you got to speak to undead spell?
No, because I'm not a necromancer.
Well,
You should.
I know.
That'd
I
be
mean,
really useful.
To be fair, I mean, I can multi-class, as it were.
I could learn that spell.
But I think, do you know what? Is it ever useful?
Be useful right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
It'd be really fucking useful
It
right
would be
now.
great
Really
for
fucking
right now.
So yes,
All
it's
right.
a short answer to your question.
All right then, Caragor. Under your auspices, I will start down the path of being a necromancer.
Don't
Yes,
worry
is
about it.
that-
Bubba said he can do it, so we're all good.
Can he do it?
At some point, yeah.
At some point. I see, yes.
Bubba's got all the spells.
He's got all the spells.
Yeah.
Well, that's out, basically. But I don't think she'd be able to help us much anyway, because basically we know what happened.
She'd be able to say who killed her.
The Bodak. Clearly, because then she turned into Bodak herself.
Yeah, she would. I mean, she was the last person that saw the Bodak, probably.
She'd be like, oh, he was a terrifying man with purple smoky eyes.
She might
I mean,
have
that would be distinctive. Yeah, that would be helpful, actually.
But
yeah.
we already heard that. The kid said that, and the knight said that, and lots
There'll be
of
some
people
useful
said that.
things to glean from it. Anyway,
Well, we
enough
haven't-
about saying no to
maybe-
things
maybe
and not
she-
doing things because you can't be bothered. Let's do something creative
Well,
and
no, I can't be
productive.
bothered. I'm going to push you over while I still can, and I give Carol a little friendly shove.
Caragor goes outside.
Through the window.
Fire the
Oh my
window.
god! Straight through the wall.
Yeah.
What are we going to have for din-din?
I don't know, but we're over an hour by 5
Oh,
minutes. So
oh,
we should
don't.
probably wrap
I've
this
been.
up.
Shit.
I've been trying for the last 10.
Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad. It's all of us, really.
Fulton leads you down to the kitchen, and you go through the cupboards. It's a very well stocked kitchen. There's all sorts of salted meats. There's
Ooh.
there's a lot of bread, although sadly it's all uncarved.
Oh, damn it.
You find some cheeses wrapped up in cheesecloth. You find some jars of pickles.
Nice.
Let's have a ploughman's.
Yeah.
I've rather describe that.
And that is where we leave it.
It looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
That's where we leave it for tonight.
Very good. Very good.
Oh my god!
Love a ploughman's.
All right, mate. All right, welcome to the end of the show, like. I just wanted to say this episode is made possible by our patrons, especially our Dangerling of the Week. That's Stephen Revie. Stephen Revie, wherever or whatever you say. Stephen Revie is our Dangerling of the Week. If you'd like to go and be on the end of the show and be a Dangerling of the Week, you just have to go down to our Patreon and just subscribe to that tier, and you can have your name called out by me, if you can understand me. Alright, we'll see you later. Alright, bye.